You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the March 11th meeting for the Michigan City Commission on the Social Status of African American Males. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
All right, good afternoon, Michigan City. Welcome to the March 2026 version of the Michigan City Commission for the Social Status of African American Males. We'll go ahead and get the meeting called to order at 12:09. Everybody please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right.
Can we have a moment of silence for the people who lost their lives in the Iran war and Reverend Jesse Jackson?
Yes, sir. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. All right, next on today's agenda is roll call.
Okay, Nick Pollard,
Present.
Robert Johnson,
Did not hear from him.
Miss Moore,
Present.
Quayla Cooper,
She said she was getting on Zoom.
Okay.
Not sure.
Give-
She's nobody? Okay, moving right along.
maybe give her a minute.
Pastor Hurst no longer.
Danny Armstrong Jr.,
Present.
Linda Conley,
Present.
Danny Armstrong,
Present.
Walter Cox. Is that excused
I
or,
haven't heard from him.
Willie Millsap,
Present.
Kamisha Williams present, and Councilman Nelson.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. I did send out a copy of last month's meeting minutes with the agenda to everybody. Has everyone had an opportunity to look those over? All right, we'll go ahead and entertain a motion to approve last month's meeting minutes.
Motion to approve last month's meeting as presented.
Second.
I got a motion and a second to approve last month's meeting minutes as presented. Are there any questions on the motion? With none being had, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, thank you. Next is the Treasury report. We're gonna go ahead and, we're gonna talk about last month's, we tabled last month's Treasurer's report due to a little confusion on some of the line items. So I did get clarification. I talked with our treasurer about this. So there's two numbers that they put on here, if everybody remembers, so I didn't make enough copies for everybody, but I can share this. So basically, when we were looking at it last month, there was a line that's labeled as credit amount, and that's money coming in, or money going out, it depends. The credit, I believe, was the money coming in, and that was the $4,574.19 that we had highlighted. And then there was an additional line item for the actual balance of $6,225.81. The $6,225.81 is our actual cash balance in the account for the commission. Like I said, the other line item was a credit amount for the year. So the correct number we're looking for is the $6,225.81. That's our balance in our account. That was what the balance was last month. That is what the balance is this month. We did not have any debits between last month's meeting and this month's meeting. So does everybody understand what the difference was on that? Okay. I'll go ahead and pass this around if everybody wants to look at it. The controller's office was kind enough to give me their detailed ledger report for all of 2025, the calendar year. And then, from January 1 of this year to, today's date, on the backside. So I'll pass that around. But if everybody understands, I'll entertain a motion for, the treasurer's report for February and March.
Motion to accept the,
1 minute ago, the scholarship and the $1,000 that comes out of this 6,000.
It will, yes,
It will be coming out.
yes.
and there's no pending.
Nothing
invoices.
as of now.
Okay, with that being said, I make a motion to accept the $6,225.81 balance in our account.
I got a motion and a second to accept the treasurer's report for the last 2 months with the actual balance in the account. Any more questions on the motion? With that being said, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, thank you. If you want to look at that.
Oh, we got it.
Okay. Take a look. All right, next on today's agenda is old business. First thing I had under old business was the books for the program that Commissioner Armstrong is spearheading. You want to give us an update?
I passed around an invoice stating which will be the books, not only the books, but our also directory for the computer lab and everything else. Our total for what we need to get this program going, just starting off the back, is right at $4,900. But at the same time, I really appreciate our donation for $1,000. That's going to help get things going. We also are about to start a program where we'll be doing the benches for some project in the inner city, right, for the Arts Center. So all children, well, not children, the youth are welcome to the Magic City Center to see this project where it'll be going. The place is open from 11 to 5. All are welcome.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Where's this at?
1602, the old Burnham Drug Factory.
Yeah.
1602 Tennessee Street. It's a real nice project, a real place to do all kind of crafts, 3D printing. Just stop by and see it for yourself. You'll love it.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. All right, thank you, Commissioner Armstrong. Next, under old business, community cleanup. I know Commissioner
Yes.
Millsap, you were working on that.
Yes, Mr. Chair, myself and Councilman Nelson met with the street department director, and we identified the area that we're gonna do this project on. And that north and south would be Michigan Boulevard to Cleveland. East and west would be from Hendricks to Woodland. That's the area that we're gonna focus on for this particular cleanup. Do we have our banner available
Yes,
to use as a marker?
yep,
Okay, we're gonna identify that area with the marker, and we're gonna start, weather permitting, end of the month.
okay.
What was the street?
Yeah, what were the streets again?
North and south would be from Michigan Boulevard to Cleveland. East and west would be from Hendricks to Woodland, that area in between those boundaries. And, Councilman Nelson will update you on the equipment usage of the trailer.
The city is offering, it's an initiative to clean the whole city up, but they're gonna allow us to use their trailer. It has all the equipment, brakes, shovels, vest pickers. Upon request, they give us garbage bags. So a lot of these tools that help minimize the money that was given to us, so that way we can get more people to help out and accumulate more trash. And that's one less thing we'll have to worry about as far as overhead. They'll bring the trailer out the day before, whatever location or section of the city that we plan to clean up. We can bag everything up, put it around the trailer, and they'll come pick it up the next day. What else?
He also mentioned that we can put the trash on the corner of each area that we, street or block or alley that we use, and they can pick it up too.
And I think about that with Sean, so it really is two people that be picking the trash up. So Pat with the Park and Rec Department, whatever we pick up with the trailer, they'll come pick the trash. On top of Sean will already be there as well. When we met with him, he said he'd come pick the trash. So the trash should be sitting out there for not too long after we accumulate it.
That's great.
How the volunteers
I
going
was just
knowing
thinking.
when this is going to be going on? The helpers.
Far as target date, I think we
It's the end of the
said
month, but I mean contact, so we can maybe.
we haven't put that in concrete far as that goes. We still I had a few ideas far as how to go about dispersing the money, whether it's per bag, per hour, per day, far as compensating the volunteers. So that's still in talk.
Right, no, more or less get in touch with you as when are we doing this? And I know you said the end of the month, but we don't have a contact. Nobody has a number to
Contact, who do we contact?
They can
Yeah.
contact Jura or myself,
Correct.
or our secretary.
just so we know.
I know I want to put maybe together a flyer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that'll be something that'll be in the works in the next week or two. And what I do is I'll send it to Nick and Kamisha, and then let them overlook it, approve it, and then send it out to us,
Right.
and then send it to the masses.
In addition to that, I already identified 3 people, so.
Yeah, can we like share that with
As well
That's what I'm getting at. So.
promised
Yeah,
scholarship
yeah.
I
students?
have a few people.
Yeah, for them to get that.
the community hours.
Yeah,
Yes.
So-
I need to maybe talk to Keela Ward, and then I could throw that in her.
yeah, because I
Yeah.
think, sorry,
And,
they have to have their hours in by like June, so,
June.
yeah.
Honor Society students have to do a
Right.
certain amount of volunteer hours as well, so maybe it's something we could share with the Honor Society and leaders at the schools.
And I plan on reaching out to McDonald's to provide Happy Meals for the workers, because on Saturdays and Sundays, we're gonna focus on the entire day. Now that we have an hour extra for daylight, we should get a lot done. But through the week, it might be a little less hours.
That's nice.
Okay?
Great.
That's good.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. All right, does anybody else have any questions for Commissioner Millsap or Councilman Nelson?
No, I just appreciate you taking East Point neighborhood.
They taking the whole city.
I appreciate you starting in East
Well,
Point.
we're starting because that area has been identified, needed attention.
Okay.
So,
That was his choice.
I see
West
it
side.
every day.
All right.
West Side later.
All right, next on the agenda under old business, we have the BJ Ashley Scholarship.
That's right.
Do we have any,
I spoke, not to jump in front of you. I spoke with the city controller yesterday. We had a meeting and I brung that up. She said she's gonna accumulate all the information that she has currently, far as if there's any money in there, when last time a donation was put in there. She wasn't too familiar with it, but I did put it on her radar in discussion yesterday with her.
and I believe she responded that there has not been a match made yet this year, correct?
Well, I don't think a match has been made, but Mrs. Ashley had said, she saw me at one of her events and said that she was gonna make a donation. And I did email Deb to ask her,
Uh-huh.
have she been in to make the donation? But most people don't know how to go about making a donation because it really had not been active or advertised or whatever. So I think that's something that we need to get maybe a flyer or something put on the website,
Okay.
the city website, that we have the scholarship and donations can be made,
Mm-hmm.
through however
Okay.
the
Yeah.
control.
I'll stay on her about that. Hopefully I can get some concrete information by the end of the week, far as the donations, far as the
How to
proper way
submit
to
them.
do it,
How
how
to
to submit them.
yeah.
And then we can put together a flyer.
You have this?
Yeah.
I need another copy. I have it. I kind of wrote some notes on it. I don't have a clean copy.
Well, it needs to be, we haven't updated it.
Yeah.
The education committee was supposed to,
Yeah, if anything, what we do is, I don't know if I have a PDF copy of that. We can kind of shift some things around. Because I think that's based off some,
Is there an email?
It's old.
Yeah, you mentioned some other things like it was the church or whatever. That maybe you could.
yeah, where, well, she said the church has changed, if I'm not mistaken. They're not.
right, their name is renewed now.
Mhm. So yeah, getting them involved definitely.
But they do have some members that are interested in making donations towards the scholarship.
Yeah, including Pastor Hurt too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he said,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll see if I have a,
Because when's the deadline for this?
It's the education committee has not met and discussed the BJ Ashley Scholarship since 2020.
Okay.
So
that's-
it falls under the education committee.
And the
And-
education committee consists of,
Do you have a list?
I
We
do-
really need to,
I don't.
we really need to start another list.
Yeah,
because
'cause
we
that
have
was
new
Pastor
members.
We got a lot of new members.
And-
Yeah,
Right.
so,
And I think I volunteered.
okay.
So next meeting, if you can have all the, committees broke down and everybody can sign up for what committee they want to sign up.
Okay.
In the meantime, I don't know if wait until we do the subcommittee reports, but maybe we can put together a date, for the end of the month.
I think we should wait for the subcommittee report,
Okay.
because we have guest speakers.
Yeah, we should probably make a motion to move that up, or are we
No.
right? No, we're here now,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah,
So we,
The guest
all right.
speakers, after the guest speakers, we do the
Yeah.
committee report.
Yeah.
We'll discuss that first.
Okay.
Any more discussion on the scholarship? No? All right, next on the agenda would be new business, and we do have a guest speaker today, and I apologize, I spelled her name wrong on today's agenda, even though I've known Miss Smiley for quite a few years now. But we have Dominique Smiley with the Work One, who is here to present today.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you for allowing me to speak today. How much time do I have to speak?
How much
Because I
time?
have a slide deck, but if I just need to just kind of speak quickly, I
10 minutes?
Okay.
And this is just one extra.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
All right. Hi, everyone. I am Dominique Smiley. I am the Director of Engagement with Center Workforce Innovations. We oversee and manage the Work One sites. We are considered the intermediary for workforce development here in Region 1. We cover 7 counties. We cover Lake, LaPorte, Porter, Pulaski, Jasper, Newton, and Stark. Oh, I named them all. Sometimes you get tongue-tied. But we actually recently, I want to say maybe 4 months, we moved to 317 Detroit Street, the Pathway Building. We are now inside there. We have taken over that space. We are getting ready to expand that space. We are going to be welcoming nonprofit organizations, partners throughout LaPorte County, primarily here in Michigan City, to provide the wraparound services. And so through the Work One system, that's what we do. We provide wraparound services. Whether you're an adult, whether you're a youth, or whether you're 55 and older, we have a service for you. And so I am just going to go through a short presentation so you just have a better understanding of the Work One system. So Work One, Northwest Indiana, we are Work One, we the statewide brand. Work One is considered the brand of the Work One centers. We are considered the American Job Center. So the brand may be different in another state, but it will always be the American Job Center. It is designed to help those who are unemployed or underemployed. We are not the unemployment office. That is not our job. However, there are some offices here in Northwest Indiana that will assist any clients who are on unemployment insurance, who are receiving that. But our primary job is to help them become reemployed. And that is providing them with our Work One services. And we are funded through WIOA, and that's the Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act. That is where all of our funding is provided. Whether it's adult, youth, that's where we're receiving our funding. Reentry clients, that's where we are receiving our primary funding. For training, a lot of our, we do provide quite a bit of training services for clients who are interested in obtaining their certification, their MSGs. So we provide occupational skills training, which is the short-term training in demand occupations leading to employment. We also have an amazing adult literacy and training program. And then we also have adult education partners here in Michigan City and in LaPorte. So that's our adult education team. They are amazing. They are working with a number of community members here who are looking to obtain their HSE. We at CWI, we're now offering that class virtually. And so those are for those community members who aren't able to attend the class in person. We definitely don't want that to be a barrier to them. So we are offering that opportunity virtually. We also provide the on-the-job training where they're able to earn money while they're learning job skills with their promise of employment with the company. And so our business service, we have an amazing business service team, by the way, but they actually work with our employers. They assess the employer needs, so they're out in the community identifying the employer needs and then bringing that information back to our clients, to the career advisors, to the center managers, and they're working together to really help that client with the next steps within employment. So we want to make sure that we're placing that client with the right employer, or want to make sure that we're placing that client within the right career pathway that they are interested in. Work experience. I love work experience. Work experience is a great opportunity for our young adults who are who graduated high school, or maybe they're working to obtain their HSC. And in the process of doing that, they want to go back to work. They want to work. They want to enter into the workforce. So our amazing youth team, they're working alongside the employers, and they're able to pay their salary, help them get the job, pay their salary. I believe it's up to 90 or 120 days. Don't quote me. But the employer sign a contract. They build this rapport, this relationship with the employers, and they want to make sure that they're working and mentoring that client before they place that client with that employer. And not just before, but throughout the entire process. Because at the end of the work experience, we want that client to be placed with that employer. We want that client to become self-sufficient. And so it is our job as the provider is to work alongside of that employer. Our business service team, they work great with the employers. So within our youth department, we have youth reentry team. And then we also have youth who are 16 to 24 who maybe have dropped out of high school and they're looking to obtain the HSC, but they want to get back into the workforce. And so that work experience allows us to do that. So our career advising services, we truly focus on career coaching, custom assistance, resume help, and interview help. So when a community member walks into our Michigan City office, we have a ton of free services available to them. I shouldn't say free, no cost services available to them. They walk into the office, they're greeted by the team, they're able to utilize the computers, no cost. They're able to fax, no cost. They're able to do quite a bit. They can attend workshops, no cost. All of those electronic services that are at the Michigan City office, if they want to scan something, it's no cost. If they are unemployment insurers and they just need to go into their account, they can do that at no cost. So we have a computer lab that is set up for community members to come in and to utilize those services at no cost.
Work over here.
Am I your way? I'm sorry.
He's just kind of getting the back of you.
Oh, sorry.
We're trying to.
Okay.
Let me go.
I move around a lot. So like I said, we serve youth, adults, the reentry, Population, lifelong learners, our veterans, and our seniors. I had a question about our 55 and older program earlier today, so I'm so happy that question came up. And I will talk more about our amazing 55 and older program. So with our adults, we assist with the career counseling and planning. I talked about the occupational skills, preparation and training and funding. We also, of course, we assist with job search, whether they want to come in and they're ready to re-enter into the workforce, or maybe they're in the workforce and they're looking for a different career pathway, or maybe they want to earn a certification. We are there to support them. The career advisor is trained to mentor them and to support them throughout that process on whatever they decide. And then we're always there to really support the work and family. When a client comes in, a career advisor completes assessments with them, right? And so they're listening to those barriers that the client may have. And so if it's not just workforce related, we want to ensure that we're able to also connect them to any other wraparound services, any other needs that they may have. So if the client comes in, say maybe they have an issue with weatherization, right? Maybe they have an issue with paying a utility bill. We want to connect them with one of our required partners. So we work with 13 required workforce development partners through the WIOA funding in order to connect them. And so we're able to refer them to Community Action Corp. We're able to refer them to a co-action. We're able to refer them to, if it's an older client that's 55 and older, we can refer them to our senior service program where they specialize in just working with our seniors. And I don't like to say seniors. I like to say seasoned. But that is the name of the program. We do have a program, a dedicated team that is specialized to just work with our veterans. They service connected staff members. They provide the career counseling, skills preparation, and custom assistance. All of the programs all the programs and services that I am speaking of today, we provide it to all of our programs. But it just gives you a breakdown of each program. And then our senior program. So this is our 55 additional eligibility requirements for our senior program. We provide employment assistance. We also provide the community service and work-based job training program and employment opportunities for training. So we work with 3 providers here in Northwest Indiana that work closely with our 55 and older community members who are interested in entering back into the workforce or interested in having a senior at their job site assisting, whether it's clerical, administrative work, and so we call them host agencies. And so that's a nonprofit 501c3. They're interested in having that 55 and older because they're trained, they have the skills, but they just want to get back into the workforce. They're working 20 hours or less doing clerical work. That provider pays their salary. And so a lot of our host agencies, our nonprofits, utilize this program because they need the assistance, they need the help in their office, and it's an opportunity for our seniors to provide mentorship and to be mentored and to add on additional skills that they already have. It's one of my favorite programs. I utilized the program when I was a center manager. I believe I hired 3 senior workers and they were amazing. And then, of course, our youth program. We work with youth in school and out of school youth, 16 through 24. We explore career exploration and guidance, skill preparation, work-based learning, and then, of course, pro-social skills with our young adults. Our youth team is awesome. They work closely with our community members, young community members here, providing them with the guidance, the skills, mentorship, helping them just identify that career pathway that they may be interested in, exposing them to those opportunities that are available to them, because many of them are just not aware of the opportunities that are available to them. So we want to ensure that we're exposing them to that. One of our partners from our youth team, they provides them with a 220 leadership program. And it's a very interactive hands-on program, virtual program, where they're able to complete a series of soft skill workshops, resume, interviewing skills, work ethic. Work ethic is huge. I put a work ethic flyer in your folder because that is a program that CWI provides, and we provide that through the school systems here in Northwest Indiana. And then we also have a reentry program. We have a program for everyone. We have a reentry program. Our reentry program, career advisors are trained to work with the reentry population. They also have employer-friendly employers who are working and ready to hire our reentry clients who are just as involved, who have a background. And so our reentry team works very closely with them in helping them obtain employment, or if they're interested in going into short-term training. And then our lifelong learners, I talked about this a bit earlier. This is our adult literacy and training program, adult education program. We do have providers here in LaPorte County, Michigan City, and then we also have CWI provides adult literacy and training virtual program for those who are not able to attend in person. And like I said earlier, you don't have to be a client. These are free basic services, no cost services. If a community member needs to utilize the computer, needs to fax, needs to scan, they can come into the office and do that. It is available to them to do that. And so we provide internet. We provide all of those services at no cost for the community members here. And then also, I'm just gonna make one last note. We are in the process of working towards some great things over at our Michigan City office. We will be, in the near future, we'll be coming, having an opportunity for community members to have more training opportunities. And so I'm super excited. It hasn't been announced yet, but I'm super excited for this opportunity for the Michigan City residents who may be interested. So there will be more training opportunities for our Michigan City community members, which should be announced shortly.
I can attest to that. So I've been working with Lisa Doherty for, has it been 2 years?
Yeah.
Along with some other people from our city, along with a pretty reputable contractor that's calls Michigan City home. So there is big things coming to the old AK Smith Career Center here in town. So it's going to be great.
Any questions? Any questions I can answer? Good question.
This is your office here in Bethel?
We actually just relocated to Gary, so our home office is now in Gary, 504 Broadway. We are located on the 4th floor, literally right down the hall from Work One.
You said floor.
And I work the entire region, so I'm all over.
It's right on the corner of 5th and Broadway,
Yes,
correct?
yep, in the Centier building.
Oh,
Yep, in the
okay.
Centier, yep.
Yeah, I have a question.
Commissioner Millsap?
First of all, thank you for coming.
Of course.
As my commissioners, I bring their job vacancies every month.
Oh,
And as you can see, there's a wealth of services in that particular office. So you're the best kept secret in Michigan City as Work One.
well, let's not keep it a secret anymore.
And I want to pull from your presentation one particular program, the Business Services Earn While You Learn. What credentials are needed or documentation is needed to apply to enroll for that program?
I don't want to speak up on Earn While You Learn because that's not my program or my background. So I would love to refer you and connect you with the business service team and our skills training manager. And so
Out of
I'll
the
give
Michigan
you,
City office?
they work the entire region.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So I will connect you with them. Actually, do you mind sending me an email? And then I'll make the connection. in
I
the
got
email.
you.
Yep. And so
Because-
they'll be able to explain the
Right,
program.
Because just the Earn While You Learn, that slogan right there is
I know.
sparks interest.
Yeah.
And as an unemployed individual, male or female, that's trying to gain employment, that would be a
Right.
good fit, you know, because you get paid as you learn, and hopefully at the end of that program, you get a job. So that particular one that you mentioned would be a winner,
Perfect.
a win-win.
Perfect. We do have the short-term training program, which is also part of that funding stream.
Okay.
So there is a community member that is interested in, our top programs are really healthcare, CDL. Those are literally like our top two programs that a lot of
CDL, sure.
community members here in Northwest Indiana are going into, because they're short-term programs, right? 4 weeks, 6 weeks. So it doesn't really take them long to complete those programs. And so that is an opportunity for them to earn that certification and then enter into the workforce. Many of them are becoming entrepreneurs,
Okay.
especially CDL.
Okay, well, I'll definitely give you the email,
Okay.
so I can really push that program.
Perfect,
Okay?
perfect.
I got one more question. Where can I get some more information about the 55 and plus?
I can send it to you via email. Yeah.
I should.
Yep, I can send it to you via email. That's an amazing program, especially if you need some assistance in your office, you know, clerical work, administrative work, just part-time assistance. Many of our nonprofit organizations are truly utilizing that program to bring in our 55 and older who maybe have retired, maybe took a break and just want to get back into the workforce and just work a couple of hours, 20 hours or less. It's a great program. Yep, and I can send that to you. Just shoot me an email, I'll send it to you. What else?
I do.
Thank you.
You know I do. No, first of all, I also want to thank you for coming today. I know we do a lot of different career fairs and whatnot together, so I think this is good information. Obviously, I'm all about workforce development, so I appreciate Commissioner Millsap suggesting Work One come do the presentation. I love it because you're as passionate about it as I am. I just wish I had half your energy. But I guess the only thing I would say is if somebody was interested to look further into some of these things, what's the website that they would go to?
Yeah, go to work1nw.com.
Okay, work1nw.com. And
It's also on your flyers.
second question, are there jobs available?
There are jobs available. Now, I don't know all of the jobs that are available. I can connect you with our business service team. But there are jobs available, not just here in Michigan City, but throughout the region. And so if the community members are willing to travel, then we have those opportunities for them. And if you have jobs that are available for the community that you want to inform the community about and you are ready to hire, our business service team can work with you on getting those jobs posted. So when a community member comes or working with a client, then they can see those jobs that are available, and then you have that direct relationship with the business service representative. The career advisor has a direct relationship with the client, and then so they're working together to make sure that this client is a good fit for your job. And so we're able to do that too. Our business service team is trained to do that.
Wonderful.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I get another card?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
That was great.
Awesome. All right, moving on, today's agenda, I'm sorry, does anybody else have anything to add under new business?
Yeah, I do. It should have been on the old business, our annual report.
Yes,
But are you gonna have Jerry Jones speak?
Yeah, Jerry Jones.
I can.
Oh, did she talk to you yet?
No.
You didn't know why she was here?
No, I figured it was under
No, I
public
sent you
comment.
an email that she's coming to speak about the Michigan City Soul.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep, sorry.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
We also, if you are a nonprofit, we also utilize Charity Tracker for referrals. And so if you are working with a community member, if you know a community member that needs our assistance, you can send a referral directly to us. And then the Work One team, the career advisor will then reach out to that client. And then you can also see the traction, the documentation in the case. So if that's interest, shoot me an email. I can also connect you with that organization who's overseeing that platform. And it's a free platform for our nonprofits.
Thank you. So much good information. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot. So,
So Jerry Jones is here to make a request on behalf of the Michigan City Soul Steppers.
all right. The floor is yours.
I am fine, and thank you for the opportunity to be here. And,
Willie, as a result of Cahill
Pardon me?
Cahill, that you told Cahill to contact me?
No, I told Kate that she can come to our meeting.
No, Kay said you told her to contact me.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, I told her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't like organize or construct it. you know.
No.
That was just sharing information.
Am I not here? So I'm not supposed to be here?
No, she's good. No, you're good. FYI, she used to be a board member on the commission.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember.
For quite a few years.
She was secretary for quite a few
Yeah.
years.
And
So you have an open
I was the
invitation.
secretary. And I heard you talking about my favorite committee, which was, I was on the scholarship committee.
Scholarship.
And so
And I'm
very,
following
very,
your footsteps.
very interested in, like, what? You haven't had your meeting? You haven't? So, I'm here. So thank you very much for allowing me to come and to share something and make a request, if you're able. And I am also on the board of the Michigan City, the Soul Steppers drill team. And I doubt if there's anyone who has not heard of them and who's not enjoyed their performances. It's an extremely, an unbelievable organization, and I tell you, I could probably stand here and share many amazing stories about the youth and their director, Lynn Isbell, who has trained them, and they've been in operation for over 25 years and has done some amazing things. And we've taken, these are children from our community, many of which have never even been outside of Northwest Indiana. And we have undertaken the task of exposing them to the world, to our nation, to programs and to different cultures all over this, the country. And we are embarking, hopefully in 2 weeks, going on an unbelievable trip to help support or to recognize the 50th anniversary of the Vietnam War and also Pearl Harbor. And it is amazing some of the things and the places that they've done. And I will share with you one real snippet of an experience that I witnessed with them. I'm on the board and I know absolutely nothing about drill teams and don't have any ability to do any of the stepping or anything. But one of the things that I have done over the years is that when I first observed the group at their beginning perform, and I just was amazed at what they could do and what they're still doing. Every year they're adding new members to their team, 25, roughly 25 members. And so we're trying to take them on this venture to Hawaii. This celebration, this recognition, this commemoration is in Honolulu. And it's one of the things about the organization is that we raise money so that the students, so that the team members don't have to pay, their families cannot pay for them to go. And each year we will select a couple of places for them to go far away, Washington, D.C. We went to President Obama's first inauguration. We have gone to Washington, D.C. for that. They've gone to down to Atlanta. One of the places that we went a few years ago was to the Veterans Day Parade in New York City. And while there, the team at that time had talk about some beat up old equipment.
Oh, yeah.
We had our drums. We took polish, shoe polish to paint it, to make the drum heads look real nice and clean and pretty, to be white colors. We had to make do with what we had. But those children perform as if they had the best equipment in the world.
Yes,
They
ma'am.
always did that. And as a result, one of Lynn's, when she's talking to them, she always said, you never know who's watching you. You never know that. And so what she did was, had them saying, you get out there and you perform. You do what a drill team does. And that was what they did. While on that trip, they were in right behind another group from Spokane, Washington. It was a high school band. And they had the pristine, beautiful, clean, shiny equipment. But we have to be in line for a couple hours ahead of time. So there they are, and they're just, playing, and they start interacting with the kids from that team. And when it was over, the band director went to the coordinators of the event, the Veterans Day committee, and wanted to know who was that team and who was their director. And so they, said, oh, that was Lynn Isbell, and they went. He contacted her and said he was just amazed. He said he was looking at his kids who had the best of everything, and he looked at her kids who had probably the worst of everything, but they still performed with the same pride, with the same ability and skill. And so here he is in Spokane, Washington, but he wants to help these kids in Michigan City, Indiana, a place he had never been. He has been. Probably never. But he said he wanted to do it, and so we are always excited when someone says they want to help us. And we said, okay, great. But we didn't quite hear from him, and so we were getting kind of nervous. Oh, he just was saying that with the hype of the moment. But I tell you what, he continued to contact us, that I'm working. He wasn't trying to get Michigan City to get behind him. He wanted his community to get behind something that he saw, something that he felt, and to believe what he said. And they raised enough money, and I know it was a lot because I had been trying to write grants, and I was working with, looking at how much all of this equipment cost, the big bass drum.
We're on a time frame.
Oh, okay, all right, let me think. All right, so anyway, he did that. We got all of this equipment for the team with the carrying cases and all. And so that brought pride to the kids to be able to continue doing and putting forth their best. For this trip, we're trying to raise, we're really trying to raise $60,000. And we don't want to finance it all, so we're asking the community to help your own, to help our kids to be able to go on this adventure and on this venture and adventure. And so we've been going around asking the community to help us. The event is March the 25th through the 28th. So we've got a couple more weeks and, trying to still collect and raise funds. And we're asking the commission, whatever you have, I'll ask for everything that I can, but I always leave it and say, help us to take the kids there. So we're paying for the flights, this is the itinerary of the things that they are gonna have the kids doing, the monuments and the memorials that they will visit. And then they're participating in a parade at the end of on the 27th, I think that is. And so So it's an experience. My thing with the program is that I want them to know why they're going there, what this means to us as a community and to them as an individual. I don't like them to go and think that any parade is just a parade. There's a history behind it, and there's a purpose, and it builds them, their character. They have to learn unbelievable discipline. And then they practice every night. They have practice. And then on Saturday mornings. So it's something that we certainly want them to know that their community is behind them. The checks or whoever should be made out to the Soul Steppers drill team. And I'll entertain any more questions. I've got a lot more to say.
How much money have y'all raised so far?
We have $30,000 to $40,000. We're trying to hold back at least $10,000 to have for us to be able to continue on our way back and then raising. And then we're applying for loans to be able to offset the balance. So the more that we can raise, the less we have to borrow.
Okay, so you're looking at about 20 to 30,000 in 14 days.
You're right. We've done some miraculous thing. Other than that, we have to then get a loan for it. And so the more we can get, so yes, we're trying to raise that.
And just out of my
And we went through, have GoFundMe accounts and
my last question. If someone was to donate and the trip wasn't able to be paid for, the money would be redispersed back to them?
say that again.
No, they going.
Right.
They going.
No, it seems like y'all definite about going.
Oh, yeah.
So they just gonna get a loan
So, right, yeah.
for whatever
We're
they
trying
don't
to-
raise.
We're trying to minimize how much we have to borrow
Yeah.
to go. So the more that we collect, then the less we have to borrow.
That's
And so-
a handsome ransom.
Yeah,
That was my only question.
I think that's like, it's not that much money for how many kids
Right.
and how
right.
many people.
Mhm.
That's not, and especially for Hawaii. I mean, like I ain't got it in my bag back here, but like when you think about the experience, like that's a lot. We've
How many kids did you say again?
25.
If we did entertain this motion to help out, I mean, it's in 14 days. Can we actually do anything to help her in 14 days?
Well, the process would be that we'd have to fill out the form, get the minutes submitted from the meeting where we approved it.
So I would have to
It's-
hurry up with the minutes.
It's gonna be at least a month probably
Yeah,
before the
before-
donation would even get to you, but at least you would know that something's coming, correct?
Right, and you know what? And my conversations with the bank has been, who's committed? You know, that we have not gotten that finalized yet. So as they're seeing, they want to know that the community is behind it. And if the community is behind it, then it makes them more amenable to being there as that support, and that they know that that's going to be repaid to them because it's, you know, they know that money has been committed. And so,
Yeah, and see what they can donate as well, right?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
Yeah.
all the
Right,
banks,
right,
like,
right.
yeah. So
so,
My question is, you said they're comprised of 25 members, correct?
25 students.
25 students?
right, so
Okay.
chaperones.
well, there are like 20 kids who are going.
Oh.
5 of them will be the adults and
Okay.
the chaperones. And what we have done, the parents, we don't usually charge them to go on any of the trips. And we have a list. We've gone down to New Orleans. We've gone to Colorado. We've gone to New York. We've gone all over the country. And a bus, if we take a bus, that bus, a charter bus, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 with no, you know, they don't bat an eyelid. So, and then the hotel rooms. And because these kids, they practice every night. And they come in, and so we don't charge them to go on any of the trips. And so on this one, you know, we said, this is more, you know, we may spend $10,000, $100,000 to go somewhere. Like, now we're talking about $50,000, $60,000.
Yeah.
So we have to have some input from you. You got to. And many of the parents, you know, they dug down in, and first we said, well, give us 100. Then we changed. We said, you know, give us at least $5,000, and it's going to cost the average trip is $2,600, and they have come up with their $500, and so, you know, we it's everybody's putting in that. So that's how.
I think that, I think it's great for the kids to go because they're not going because they just out the blue. They were invited for this because these people had heard of Michigan City Soul Steppers.
Yeah.
They've been on TV, they've been in Chicago, they've been invited places all over. And I think that Michigan City, if other people, like Mrs. Jones is saying, from outside our community can contribute.
We should contribute.
We should contribute to it.
So I think we should follow a motion to at least get like it's maybe $500 or $600 towards.
I was thinking 500.
Yeah, I was thinking 500 once she said like at least fund at least one kid, yeah.
So yeah, I'd like to make a motion to bring 500 to the program. I'm from here. I've known the Soul Steppers for a while. I've seen them perform on the west side here.
Danny
I actually know plenty of the Isabel, so
Yeah, I'm
I actually would be
watch it anyhow.
willing to represent and say I'm all for it.
Well, I think if anybody's been in Michigan City for any amount of time and been to any parades in Michigan City, they're very familiar with the Soul Steppers. And, you know, I'm sitting here thinking while you were talking, I remember when it was only the Soul Steppers, and now I see 2 or 3 organizations like that in the parades now. So I feel like the Soul Steppers, you know, they're the OGs, and they're the ones that everyone wants to be like now, right?
Since I was young.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So,
over 30 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe around 30 years, right? For the Soul Steppers, 25.
yep,
Okay.
yep. So I got a motion. Do I have a second for a $500 donation?
Second.
I got a.
You'd made
No,
the
I was
motion.
trying to get them to get.
No, I got it.
We're just looking at historically what we donate. That was just.
We got a second?
Yeah.
So we do have a motion and a second for $500. Is there any questions on the motion? With that being said, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, $500.
All right,
All right.
thank you.
And it might not be before the trip, it might be
Correct.
after.
But as I'm
Yes.
talking to the bank, I can say, you know, that was voted on, and so we know we have that. So they'll say, well,
Now check.
knock it down
You so we can do like
500.
what we did for salvation.
I'm gonna go right after.
Are they gonna be
the
the,
meeting, and,
St. Patrick's
I'll
Day
fill out the
They
form,
will be.
And,
Is it possible that they can have
I'll get them everything except the
people in
minutes.
there
so as soon
to
as
carry out
it's
a banner
ready,
to
we'll
show
get
that we
those submitted
support them?
Hopefully they can push it through.
Some of your mails, to that.
It's just 2.
Right, but you know, as long as they're not beating drums.
Right.
So
Because that way,
I'll find her, it might be, we've even have, parents
there you go.
who, help carry the banners. They carry our banners.
And the logic behind that, so we're all on the same page,
Right.
is to show that we do support them
Exactly.
pending the 5 check. Because we need to get that banner out of storage, it's collecting dust.
We could probably get the money before then, cause like with the Salvation Army one, we were saying like they kind of did that quickly. We
Yeah.
just got hurry up and get the minutes.
Yep.
And
And we'll get that banner to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
Who will will be,
Who has our banner?
Do I have it or do you have it with, do you still?
If you have it.
Okay.
We get from,
Yeah,
did we
we got-
last use it at the?
Faye knows how to reach
It
me.
was a beach.
We know how to reach
Faye knows
Kate.
how to reach me.
we know how to reach Kate.
And Mr. Nelson. And
Right.
everybody knows.
The city knows how to reach you.
Yeah.
And then I want to thank you all for doing what you're doing, because I truly enjoy working on this commission. And,
We have extra copies.
So St. Patrick's coming.
Oh yeah, you want your copies back?
Extras.
Thank you, Ms. Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Anybody.
All right, anything else under new business?
Yes, our annual report. I set I sent everybody what I got put together for the annual report. Only one I got a response from was Willie.
Yep.
Appreciate you, Willie, sending your, information to us for the annual report. We need to try to, set it up.
Yep.
Nick, so,
Yeah, I gotta look at my schedule.
so you able to put that in there?
I forgot. I made a note here. Okay, I made a note.
Okay, well, Nick has to set up a time when you and him
Yeah.
will go and present it to
Yeah, I
the
was
city council.
Hoping next month, but we'll see.
Because they try to do it in March.
I'm-
February and March are usually the time for us.
I gotta go out of town next month. I know I gotta check the dates. But yeah, we'll get something. I'll
Because we did not submit it last year, and they were on us all year.
Yeah.
And they still been mentioning it, Don Pavlinsky,
Oh, really?
that
We
there
got
are
some for them now.
I love
I was out of town last year
that
too,
there
so I
are
didn't
groups
do
that
it.
have not made their annual reports. to
They
the
sent us a
city
list of all the groups too.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
really?
it's like, I don't know. There's no schedule of, okay, you need to be here this month, you need
Right.
to be here that month. It's all.
No, in our,
Just annually.
ordinance, it says, in our,
Like March or something.
No, it
ordinance,
says,
it says March.
within the bylaws or?
Well, yes,
Yeah.
yes, our ordinance says that we would make,
Oh, okay.
make
Yeah.
our report in
Okay.
March.
Wow.
It's in our
Okay,
ordinance.
okay. So I'm sure everybody's, board and commission has.
Probably is something.
No, everybody don't have to do it. It's only about 4 groups: the Women's Commission, Sustainability Commission, Social Status Commission, and there's one more.
Human
The
rights.
art committee.
Human rights.
They don't have to make they don't have to come. There's over 50.
They come every year since I've been on the
Oh,
board.
the arts come?
Yeah.
Okay, so the arts come.
Yeah.
But there's over.
Everyone we're liaison on, like, has to come, if I'm, to my knowledge. I know we got a list of like 8 committees, 7 committees that hasn't.
We'll be there. I'll let the clerk know
That's not bad.
to get us on the agenda.
It might be 10 out of 50, but there's at least 50 commissions.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's, but only about a
It's my
percentage
handful of them, yeah, definitely.
of them that have to make the report. But they can come, the others can, ours actually say March,
Okay.
that we would make our
Okay.
report in March. Because I think the Women's Commission is June.
I don't think they did one last year. They did theirs in January this year.
Oh, they did it January?
They did in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, took care of both years.
Jackie kind of.
Last year, the previous year, and this one.
Yeah,
That's kind of smart.
Jackie.
Yeah,
Where?
that's
Yours in January.
yeah, right.
Well, anyway, moving on.
All right, moving on to subcommittee reports. First, we have education. Pastor Hurt,
Yeah.
you got some?
I was just gonna say, since we are on this and we got a lot of all of
New
us
people.
aren't here, but
Yeah.
if we could maybe get some volunteers for these new, for the subcommittee reports today. If we got Councilman Nelson for the Education Committee, I'll volunteer for that as well. I know we got Mr. Millsap for
Employment,
employment.
that's the one I'm on too.
Okay.
And they appointed Marty.
Yeah, I got an email that said,
All right, Marty, for what?
The Michigan City Area School.
he's gonna be taking
Oh, he's be coming here?
Pastor Hurt's spot, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just, they're waiting for the second reading at the next council meeting.
That's cool because we're on human rights
So
together.
it might
and
be
I'm-
maybe good to send out maybe an email on top of what we gathered today
For
to
the-
all the members to see what they want.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
fill in some blanks today with people we have here,
Thank you. I'll do that.
because I'm sure he probably by default wants to be on.
Yeah, makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay,
And health is Pastor Johnson.
yeah.
Yeah, he. Yeah, I like him. He's
He's usually on it too.
yeah.
And we haven't had criminal justice leader for a minute. We
That's
haven't
perfect.
had
then.
one.
That's
With
good.
Marty phoning today.
I think he'll do good. What you think?
It doesn't have to be just commissioners. It can be.
No, you don't have to
Yeah.
write.
So if you,
What do you mean
For
by
the
that?
sub-
you
You
don't
can
have to be a commissioner to be on a subcommittee.
To be on the
You mean somebody from the
subcommittee.
public?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Yes.
yes,
I got Monique
yes.
Hill, the
Is
port.
that universal or is that just?
Yeah, no, I don't know about that. All I know is about our
For our-
committee. We have
yeah.
always tried to have
Oh, wow,
outside,
that's cool.
and that's really to try to
That's
get
good to know.
more
Really good.
of the community to know that we
That's what I'm
exist.
thinking, even if we only have two, we can get other people involved if they want to be involved.
And for the record, the chair is on all the committees by virtue of being the chair.
Yep, in my free time.
And you got much of that. Busy guy, man. It's like,
I know, and I did want to come to the social factors, but I was triple booked. So, yeah, I hate having to pick and choose.
exactly.
All right, I think we got a good start, right?
Yeah.
Does
That's
anybody,
pretty cool, though.
do you want to give a report for the education committee? Do you have anything about the
That's why I got.
The mentorship.
mentorship?
So that could go
Anybody?
under.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, for the education, committee, I'll just say that we are still looking for more mentors, for the Wolfpack leaders. And we have now expanded into, the middle schools, just in case, like, I don't want to deal with the littles. We are, in Krieger and Barker now, so you can contact me if you would like to become a mentor. Okay, and that's it.
Anything else under education?
Are we gonna come up with a date for BJ Ashley? Is
Right.
that proper to do that right now?
Sure.
Under education, yeah, for
Right.
sure.
I don't know. What's the earliest are y'all available?
Let's see.
I would say at least next week sometime, so that'll give me a couple more days with Mary Lynn to get all the information that she got about what the account is. Hopefully there's some money in there. You think it might be some money in there?
Probably something sitting. Might be something
You said
sitting.
no, she's shaking her head no.
Might be something sitting in there.
You don't think so?
You
I
know?
found the way to use that.
What time are you thinking? Late afternoon, early evening, or what do you think?
Whatever's convenient. I'll be working remote, so
Can we do it like virtually, possibly?
Virtually, that would work.
That's convenient. You know? Zoom or Teams, it doesn't matter to me.
So, looks like my only, I'm available on Tuesday. I think that's St.
That's
Patrick's
St.
Day.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. I
Um,
know I got some.
the 19th, I'm available afternoon, early evening.
Myself is included.
Okay. I'm gonna say me too. As
Okay.
long as we got virtual option, then
Okay.
I can.
Yeah,
be on
that-
my phone,
yeah.
Like step out of.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Nick, you have the capability of doing virtual?
Yeah, I can set something up for March 19th. Yeah,
What,
just do like
4, 5?
typically, maybe 5.
Five's good.
Yeah, I got a meeting every day until 4:30, but I can Zoom on my drive home or whatever.
Okay.
And,
Cool. That's gonna be education.
and that's a scholarship. Okay. All right. Anything else under education? Moving on to health. Pastor Johnson is not here today. Does anybody else have anything under health? All right. Employment. Mr. Millsap.
Pass it. Well, employment, my report was our speaker,
Right,
but
yeah,
just a little something. That's the current monthly vacancies in the region, like she said, region. There's one in there that's, pass it down. There's one in there that says Michigan City
Take one. and pass it down.
for 16.
She been on using.
Okay. There's one in there for Michigan City, Dwyer Products, and it's $16 an hour. The other ones are Whiting, Knox, Dyer, Chesterton, and Maryville. And the second flyer is she mentioned the 55 and over. This is some little additional information for some of the services that's for the 55 and over. That's all I have for today. And once again, work one is best kept secret in our community, so utilize it.
All right, thank you, Commissioner Millsap. Does anybody have anything under criminal justice? Moving on to social factors, Commissioner Moore.
Yeah, we had our first meeting for the year, Tuesday, whatever that was.
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
That's soccer.
Anyway, we met. It was only two of us, Lorraine Geiger and myself. And basically, we're gonna continue to help with the Black History Month Committee. And also, we talked about trying to go back to having more speakers like the one we had today. But we were thinking about, there's a group called the 25 Men is working with the youth in Michigan City, so we're wanting to have them maybe come. And also for Danny to keep giving us an update on his group and whatnot. And there seem to be a lot of organizations now that are, especially the city, since the city took over Juneteenth, they also at Krieger, the city has a lot of activities going on at Krieger Memorial on Liberty Trail. I've had the flyer, but I put it down and forgot to pick it up when I came here. But they got like chess classes and board game classes at Krieger for the youth and whatnot. So we're going to do more research on what's going on in the community and bring it to our meetings. And then we're going to be asking you guys to send the link to your friends and whatever, you know, your relatives and your friends, and have them pass it on about meetings, you know, because as we have the speakers come and they tell us about these events, people are not going to come to our meetings. They can't, most of them, because it's at time when people at work. So we can send the links out to our families and relatives as the different groups come in and speak. So we were going to take on that part of getting the speakers for our meetings, and people that are dealing with the youth in Michigan City primarily.
Great. All right. Anybody else have anything under social factors?
Lynn?
The Michigan City Soul Steppers having a give back night at Buffalo Wild Wing on April 1st. There's a flyer there I put on from
Take a picture.
5 to 9. Yeah.
Take a picture, put on your Facebook.
Yeah.
If I did have Facebook, but I'll definitely support that.
Okay.
We're always looking for donations. What's that you like to do?
That's it for my report.
Okay.
This is a good place to.
All right, moving on to public comment. I don't see anybody here from the public. I don't see anybody online. So move on to commissioner comment. Commissioner Moore.
Yeah, I would like to thank Lynn Conley for coming back on to the social status. And I was going to also welcome Danny.
He had a
Jr.,
meeting he had to get to.
but he had to get to work or whatever, for joining our the social status. And I had read in the paper that Tommy Kalavic was supposed to be joining us, but I guess he's not gonna go to.
I heard that. I haven't seen anything official. I did hear that.
Well, he just announced that he was accepted on another commission, so
Oh, okay.
I think he might be on his limit to how many commissions one person can be on.
Oh, is there a limit?
And Marty,
Yes,
'Cause-
the mayor said she did not want people to, no more than two,
Yep.
one person, no more than two commissions.
Yep.
Whether they're getting paid or not, just to try to get other people, because they have been getting more applications of
sense.
people wanting to get involved more with the community. So she was saying that she wanted to limit it to two, for you being on no more than two commissions.
Oh
Even-
boy, because I'm way over. It's like-
So is Walter Cox still on our commission?
According to.
Yeah, I haven't heard,
According
anything
to the
otherwise.
thing, he is.
yeah,
Okay.
his term's still going. I just
So you
haven't-
might have to talk, or reach out to him.
Mhm.
Because at one time he had quit, but then he came back. But
I know he's running for trustee, so
no,
maybe.
he checked out.
Did he?
Yeah, he dropped out.
You can't drop out once you're on the ballot.
You can drop out.
I mean, you're still on the
His
ballot.
name will probably be on the ballot,
Right,
but
yeah.
from my understanding, he dropped out.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him personally to find out why.
It doesn't matter, your name is on the ballot.
Yeah,
Well, maybe that's why.
Oh,
Maybe he wanted to throw his hat in the ring, see how many votes he got.
Whether you want to be or not.
yeah,
Then he can resign.
all right, Commissioner Williams,
No comment.
all right. Commissioner Conley,
No, I'm kind of happy to be back on, because I think this is a good organization from way back when it first came to Michigan City, and I thought that it was promising, had a lot of promises. And so I'm looking forward to see where it's going to be moving to now. And I'm looking forward to having some great relationships and doing some good things in the community.
all right,
Thank you.
thank you. Commissioner Millsap?
Yeah, I just want to say that a lot of people are not aware of how much we support the community as a whole, the commission, which is why I stress the usage of that banner that's been collecting dust. Every event or program that we sponsor or we're a part of, that should be a marker that people can, oh, okay, they do that? Oh, okay, they do it. Because a lot of commissions, you don't see anything.
Yeah,
And that'll help our yearly report.
Yeah, and just get
Right.
our name out there.
Photograph per event.
recognition.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So get that banner out and
Can
let's
I
keep
get that
it
flyer
moving.
back?
Pardon me?
The flyer.
The give back.
To give back flowers.
You was supposed to be taking a picture of it.
I can take one at the house.
After I take a picture, you can have
This
it.
is yours? This right?
Yeah. You can have it after I take a
Okay,
picture.
thank
Okay. So that's it.
All right. Councilman Nelson, anything under?
I just want to say I am excited and delighted to be working with the people around me. I think this year is going to be really good for this board. We're starting the year off pretty good. Just injecting ourselves into the community. I think if we do that a little bit more this year compared to the years in the past, it'll put us in an advantageous position to be on display and people really know what we're doing. So, yeah.
Nelson.
I'm looking forward to the next few months. We got a lot going on, especially with the weather breaking too.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, maybe a parade in the future.
Yeah, I don't know how, like, when it comes to being in a parade, I don't know how y'all feel about that this year. If we can, I don't know, obtain some volunteers or whatnot, or I really don't know how that works, to be honest, and that's something I could look into. But I know there's a couple other boards that's going to be in the parade this year. So
Okay.
if that's something that we want to entertain in the next month or two, we can do that.
Okay.
And I'll reach out to Terry to see what all that entails.
Yeah, they usually are really good at posting it too. You literally just like sign up
Okay, just.
and they
I
get you
don't think
get
there's
your
no fees or anything like
Yeah.
that. I think.
And even if it is a fee, it's very minimal.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more than $100, I think.
Okay.
Being a parade.
Mr. Millsap gonna have the Range Rover out there.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
He's like-
I got you. We're gonna throw out hundreds.
have a funny gun, huh?
No cap.
He's
All right, Commissioner Armstrong.
Just want to say thanks for the donation for our books and whatnot. It's going to be a wonderful program. Just want to also piggyback on the cleanup and as far as getting information out so the youth to know that we are going to be cleaning up Eastport because it is very much in need. So,
Yes.
but yeah, like I said, I just want to say thanks.
All right.
Is it? I'm sorry to keep now talking, but because now I got questions for the volunteers for that. Is it okay to start trying to collect, or you guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Start getting them. The more the merrier.
In the neighborhood, yeah, that's big.
One more thing too that that I was talking to Sean about with the Adopt a Street that I was doing last year. We could depending on if that's the street we decide to consistently look after over the following, next month to a year, we can have our, put our board name on the street sign where it shows that we are,
The one facilitating
always
that.
keeping this clean. So that'd be another way to put us on display on a permanent basis.
And then we could just, any one of us could just go out there at any
Yes, sir.
time and
Yes,
clean up.
That's one stipulation, at least once a month, to come out there and clean that area. Some
like
do
it.
it twice a month, especially with the weather being nice, but at the very least, once a month on a consistent basis for a year, the sign will be put out.
Okay, I like
So
it.
I think we start early now, by next year, or beginning of the year, we have a sign.
Okay,
I like that.
yeah, me too. All right, thank you. The only thing I have is, I would like to welcome Ms. Conley to the commission. Thank you, for dedicating your time. I know everyone's time is valuable, so I appreciate everybody that sits on the commission and dedicates their time during the day for this meeting, so. That's all I got. So, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
Second.
Motion and second. Anybody opposed? All those in favor,
Like,
say
no,
aye.
no,
Aye.
stay.
Order pizza.
That's one of the longest